It's Dag, and it's Tataru Tuesday, which means I'm here in Eorzea. Well, actually, I'm not in Eorzea anymore. Dorothy, we're not in Kansas anymore. We're in Realm 1. I guess that's what we're calling it. And yeah, I am now going through Shadowbringers as your favorite sprout. And yeah, my monk is Chad Fist, and I am going through this game for the very first time. And I've been playing it for 2 years, believe it or not, and I still don't know what the hell I'm doing. But that's what makes it fun. So anyway, I thought I would share my noobness with all of you. That's noobness, not nudity. And so we'll see how it goes. Anyway, stop on by, hang out. If you like what I'm doing, be sure and give me a thumbs up and a follow and say hi, because I don't bite, believe it or not. And I'm just here to have some fun and meet some great people in the community and get along with everybody. So I am going through right now the set of MSQs, and here I got this going again. Hold on a second, because this drives me nuts. We're going to scan out. All right. Every once in a while, if I raise my hand, my camera starts like following, going, oh, you want me to close up on your nose hairs? There I am. So anyway, I am going through the quest chain that has to do with finding Alphi. And obviously I have found him because he's like hanging out over here by this big old, big ass city where there's a bunch of homeless people in an encampment outside. And yeah, so the police aren't harassing them at the moment, so it looks kind of an existence. I wouldn't say great existence, but they're there. And so we're going through this storyline and trying to see where we're going. If you haven't been watching, I've already found LSA. And so LSA is safe and back at the main hub. And yeah, so eventually, I guess, we'll be like going back and following her because we've got, let's see, how many more quests? It looks like I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 quests to get done through Alphi stuff tonight, and I'll probably end up being able to do that. So let's get into it. Alphino wears a look of profound disapproval. Of course you do. And immediately go to a cutscene. What will you say? The disapprove? You disapprove of these people's way of life? You disapprove of Yulmore? I'm always going to say disapprove of Yulmore. 'Tis difficult to make a final judgment without first seeing the city's inner workings. Mayhap it is that uncertainty which always makes me feel so ill at ease here. Not that it matters, however unjust this system seems to me. If these people claim to be content with their lot, it is hardly my place to criticize their choices. But take that elderly lady you rescued. Does it not seem that those who have chosen to forgo Yulmore's largesse are doomed to suffer for their independence? In the end, they are all but forced to seek refuge in Gale Town, and so hamlets and their fields across the island are left empty and unattended, hastening the region's descent into ruin. In other words, AI has taken over. Oh, nay, I am not convinced that Yulmore's generosity truly serves the best interests of Kalusia's people. Well, that's where we are in Kalusia. Is that the name of the place now? Okay. I am not so naive as to think that there is some miraculous solution to all of this. Yet I cannot help but frown at the sight of hardworking villagers struggling to survive, even as the chosen few rejoice or are at being plucked from poverty by the hand of capricious nobles. There has to be a better way. I will not know for sure, however, until I have taken those long-delayed steps through Yulmore's gates. Tis unfortunate that you arrived when you did, Chad. I have been working on a scheme to insinuate myself into the city, and if all goes to plan, it should soon come to fruition. There is a beast tribe who makes its home in the sea surrounding the island, the Ondo. They are called, though you and I know them as Sahagan. For the most part, they keep to themselves in the ocean grottos and rarely have dealings with land dwellers. But as Tataru took such great pains to impress upon me during our stay in Kulgani, business favors the bold, and so I reached out to them. And what did you discover? I truly discovered that Ondo are inordinately fond of land-grown produce, fresh fruits in particular, and when I offered to procure such goods for them, they promised to pay me in pearls. An attractive business venture for any prospective investor, would you not agree? Surely even the most jaded Yulmoran lord would have time for a merchant who can make pearls from plums and pumpkins? Yes, I've come a long way since the days of buying samurai swords without first negotiating a price. Oh, that's right. Tataru got pissed at him for using the credit card. The company card! Don't use it! My appointment with the Ondo is due to take place in a few hours. I just need to collect the produce and meet them on the shore. Okay. Might you help me with the exchange? I guess I will. Why, yes, I will. All right, excellent. I should be glad for the company. First things first, then. We must pay a visit to Mosha Moa, my supplier in right. Come, it is just to the northwest of here. Okay. I like his poncho. Oh, is this the dude that wanted to beat us up earlier? He's probably looking for pearls. What do you think? All right. So, some of you made comments to me, and I took it to heart with regards to my UI looking so painful. So I went ahead and kind of took your hints to heart and decided that I needed to like go and see what I could do to like clean it up a little bit. So I am going to let's see, yeah, hotbar 4. We're going to make it invisible. Let's see. I wanted like this. There we go. Save. All right. Now it's gone. All right. I also moved like extra stuff off on the side here because then I can just look at this and kind of know where everything is. One of the things I noticed, I was looking up to try to see what's a good way to set up your hotbar. And of course, I'll go and look at ChatGPT and see what they have to say. Well, I think the information was pre-patch whatever, because there's a whole lot of spells. They say, do this, then this, then this. And I mean, it's going to be interesting to see how my fights go off tonight, because they did sort of what I already do or had tried to do, but I had left a complete mess on my bar, was that I have single fight, single target fighting. And then I've got my AoE stuff. And so I tried to set that up accordingly. And the thing is that it didn't mention at all anything about when you have the other chakras and stuff. So I'm going to have to go and dive deeper into that to find out how do you weave those into the mix, because right now it's not telling me. And anyway. So, all right, let's get going. We got to go this way. So I'm going to hop on, and I just moved everything. So it's like, okay, where am I going? Over here. The other thing I wanted to do too. I'm going to get off my chocobo because I wanted to bring in my chocobo. That's right. Let's see. Travel, social, system. And no, I just got to go to character, right? Yeah. And chocobo is not the companions. Is that it? Yeah, companion. All right, so, oh crap, I don't have any geisha greens? Oh well. I thought I did. Wonder where I can buy them. And I want... All right, well, let's see if I can... I swear I thought I had some, but I may not. And I wish I could, like, scroll through and see where stuff is, but alas. So I may have to go back to the city and buy some stuff. That's what it's looking like. Because I don't have any greens on me. You do not have that item. Yes, I can see that. And I don't know who sells them here either, so... Well... Alright. Take a stroll on the wild side here. Test out my battle or my action bar setup. Meanwhile, in Shadow of Fault. And we got island rails. Okay. Let's see how this works. Okay, using my AoE stuff. Now I can go back to single combat, which is on my bottom bar. Oh, I forgot to lock my bar. Okay, marginally okay, and that's about as far as I'm going to say. So I've got enlightenment a couple times in here. Let me get rid of that one. And form shift, I have no fucking clue what that's about. I'm sure it's like over here, but I'm not going to pay attention to it for the moment. All right, we're over in some pasture. Oh, it's an aetheryte. Did I grab that one? Probably not, because I was in the other city first. There's Moshamoa. Hello. She's got ears. Is there something I can do for you, friend? Good day to you, Moshamoa. This is my associate, Chad. Chad Fist. We are here to collect the produce I purchased. It's Chad. Hey, I loaded your lackey up with some goods not long ago. My lackey? I know of no such person. Mistle lad, short blue hair? No, he said he'd come on your behalf, and since he seemed to know all the details, I just assumed. Oh, that's the guy that was sneaking around. Okay. Confound it. Someone must have been eavesdropping on our conversation. Obviously. If this charlatan was here not long ago, he cannot have gone far. We should split up and search the area. You find a vantage point on the south side of town, I'll take the west. And then the north and the east are like, whatever. Okay, so I gotta go out here someplace. There's going to be a vantage point on the south Go south, young man. Go south. There's all kinds of shit to practice on. Like this one. Oh, I got the bird too. What do you know? I didn't even see the bird. Gave me the bird. All right. Wow. Okay. I'm headed the wrong direction again. Okay. Keep going this way. So that was marginally better. I won't say it was like awesome. It was like, okay. But I've got my oh shit buttons. I just need to remember where they all are. So I've got, yeah. I gotta go get some greens. And then I can have my chocobo out too. And that'll help. I told someone, is like, I don't know why I didn't like go and level my chocobo. I don't know. I forgot about it, I guess. Search the surrounding for a male mistal with short blue hair. You may move the camera as well as zoom in and out, target a likely suspect, and inspect him with this. Okay. All right. I am looking. Anyone down here? No one in the water. Anyone on the bridge? I don't... Okay. Says I can zoom in and out, but I don't see any people. All I see are... Says you can zoom in and out. Oh, now I get it. Okay. Drag, rotate. So I guess I gotta look the right way, huh? Zoom is what? I can't... Oh, 3? Oh, third. Oh, what do you know? You have located your quarry. This guy's got bags under his eyes, man. Okay. He needs to get some more sleep. Chad, any sign of him? That way. He's over there. See? Told you. You've been a keen eye. You've got a keen eye. Let us move in before he makes good his escape. In case you're wondering, I'm being very calm tonight because I've got Flap sitting on my lap. Flap on the lap. When Flap's on the lap, I can't make any sudden moves or I could end up castrated. Or is that cat-strated? I don't know. One of the two, right? Okay, did I go the wrong way? I thought I was following this guy, but now I don't know. He must be over here somewhere. Well, now I got these guys chasing me too. Great! Hello. Oh. Well, poo. I see something else I need to do with my UI. I want to move the bar down too so I can see where the hell the thing is I'm killing. Because I'm having to look down, then I'm having to look up at the top of the screen. All right, where's the UI? HUD layout. Target bar, is that it? Probably. Progress bar? I don't know, should I put it in the middle of everything? Let's put it like, I'm going to try putting it here. We'll see how that works. Okay. There, you. I wish to speak with you. He looks a little nervous.
There you are.
There you are.
The thief who claimed the harvest on my behalf. Hand it over.
Well, forgive me. I have to get into the city.
Nice haircut. He's got that undercut going, right? It's probably one or two.
I have no family and all my friends have already been chosen. No one here gives a damn about me. When the meal gets handed out, I'm lucky if I get a smell of it. No matter what I do, they won't call out my name. I'm so tired, I'm so bloody hungry. I thought maybe I could steal your idea, get in that way.
What is your name?
Kai Shear.
Kai Shear.
Tell me then, Kai Shear, must it be Yulmore or nothing? What of the Crystarium? They may not offer charity, but you would be fairly compensated for any work you did.
No, it has to be Yulmore.
Now, this will be interesting. The question is, why?
That's where all my friends are. We made a promise that we'd live together in paradise.
He wants to go to the same middle school. Should have known.
I was to make my deal with the Ondo at the Clave. Listen carefully, and I shall tell you my plans for the business, and how best to arouse the Yulmoran's interest.
You'll give me your place? Just like that?
I'm giving you a chance, nothing more. What comes of it is entirely up to you.
I understand. Oh, thank you, thank you!
This was but one path. There will be others. But for young Kai Shear, it was the difference between life and death. I do not regret my decision, yet I will admit that a part of me wonders if it was for the best. We strive to bring swift salvation to this world, that countless lives might be saved, not least your own. Even if it came at the cost of one man, should I have forged on regardless?
Okay, I'll be forgiving of him.
I suppose not.
Stroke his ego.
Were Estinian here, he would most likely scoff at my soft-heartedness.
Same old Alphi, though. Ever the slave to sentiment.
Yeah, Justinian would sound just like that, too. Oh, I like that.
But I thank you for your kind words nonetheless. Let us see to it that both these stories have a happy ending. Shall we return to Wright, then? Is that? I can't be sure, but I think someone's in trouble.
Either that or they're laying there getting a suntan.
Come on, they may need our help.
All right, I guess we're going to go help, so... Where did he see... Oh, that way. Okay, so we gotta go all the way around? There's Skywatcher. I see the Skywatcher things and I'm like, okay, are those for astrologians? Is that what that is? I'm hoping I'm going the right way. It's on the other side of that next bridge, I think. Oh, that's kind of interesting. Let's see, I need to go below. Well, I don't go. Oh, let's see what these things are. All right, come here. Or not. All right, he left. Never mind. Am I going to deal with a bison next? Oh, the bison don't need me. Useless human. Oh, look. Let me go grab that. I'll help this guy, but first I need to get my ether current. All right, so this is going to be the second one in this area, I think. Where's travel? Travel, ether currents. So I've got one in Kalusha. Okay, so this will be the second one in Kalusha. So far I've been collecting them in order, right? Yay! All right, as opposed to the other one where I didn't get them in order. I got them bass backwards, but am I helping this guy? Is that what's going on? All right, cutscene again. That should take care of the worst of his injuries. Yeah, especially wearing leather chaps. Cough, sputter. Mercy, mercy, I beg you. Breathe easy, sir. No harm will come to you here. Poor man is shivering. Pray keep an eye on him while I get a fire going. Let me burn down this hut over here. Pretty much. I mean, look at this. He hauls rocks over and builds a fire. God. I thought for certain I was dead. How am I ever going to repay this kindness? We'll settle for the tale behind your current predicament. Why don't you begin by telling us your name? Fistel. I was invited into Ilmore to work as an artist. And? A wealthy couple took me in to paint pictures of them, but when my style proved contrary to their taste, they just as quickly turfed me out onto the street. Turfed me out. I was left penniless and patronless, a grave sin in Lord Vathri's city. Within days, they had brought me before the man himself, and he asked me what I meant to do. Dejected as I was, I told him my wish to leave. Little did I know how soon he would grant me my wish. They flung me over the balustrade into the goddamn ocean. Here, swim. From up there? How were you not dashed to pieces? Don't ask me, luck, I suppose, though if you hadn't found me when you did, I wouldn't have counted for much. Monstrous, and the citizens condone such barbaric punishment? Oh, without a second thought. Would Lord Vathri pass his judgment, no one so much as blinks, let alone argues. In Ilmore, his word is law. Automod caught someone. All right. Sorry about that, Automod. Or auto-modded person. Why do I not stand? My poor calf is getting burnt. All right, let's see. Alphi. The more I hear about Ilmore, the more determined I am to see what waits within its walls. I shall bend all my thoughts towards securing another way into the city. There must be something we can do. But first, we should convey Tristal to the shelter of the village. Fire or no fire, he needs to be out of this chilly coastal air. Away into the city? All right, where am I headed? Back this way? Oh, okay. So let me go get back on my chocobo. Yay! Pass by the cancer. Crab. All right. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, or wherever this is, I guess I need to get off my chocobo. Tristal, pray accept my deepest gratitude. I owe you both my life. And if you'll permit me, I would assist you in your attempt to enter Ilmore, insofar as I'm able, at any rate. To be frank, the thought of sending my saviors into that awful place makes me sick to my stomach. But since it's plain you've set your minds on it, you should take this. It's a new credit card. It's my favorite paintbrush. What are you going to do with a paintbrush? The Ilmorean elite are never satisfied until they get exactly what they want. And if I'm not mistaken, the couple I mentioned will be looking for someone to replace me. If you make a show of owning such a well-used brush, you may be able to convince people you have a talent for painting. Alfie paints my numbers. It's not going to be pretty. Are you certain? This is your livelihood. We cannot deprive you of such a treasured possession. I give it gladly after all you've done for me. Besides, I can't. I don't think I have the heart to paint anymore. As to what I'll do instead, I honestly haven't decided. But I shan't stay long in this place, not with the city brooding over me. Nay, I'll move on to new lands and new professions, and I'll keep you in my prayers from now until my dying day. And that's the end of Fickle Existence. All right, so what's the next quest? Alfie. The City of Final Pleasures. Ooh, that sounds final. The City of Final Pleasures. All right, and let's see. What do I get for that? Nothing. Weighs the brush you received from Tristal deep in thought. They say kindness is its own reward, but Tristal has repaid us with a gift as timely as it was unexpected. We will, however, need to act upon his advice before another painter steps in to fill the vacancy. Thankfully, I do have some modest skills with a brush. Nothing approaching that of a true artist, of course, but enough to play the role, I would hope. As for you, well, if you don't mind taking a subordinate role, mayhap you could pose as my assistant? Then it is settled. All we need to do now is return to Gate Town and await the next appearance of those vile jesters. All right, and I guess I'm going back this way, huh? Back to Gate Town, wherever Gate Town was the first place, right? So just kind of amble on back this way. What do we got out here? All kinds of shit. A Germinant? He wasn't interested in me. Which is just fine, because I didn't feel like getting germs all over me. Okay, I guess we're going to, just walk right up to the destination. And we'll wait. We're waiting for jesters. The Jester Squad. And here they come. Oh, that's what he said. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention once more. What a day it's been for the folks at our door. We've become a peddler who made pearls from a plum, and now we've a place for a painter of a plum. So come along and don't be slow. It's time to let your colors show. I can paint portraits at least. Landscapes and still lifes are so rarely commissioned these days. You tell him, Alfie. Oh ho! I thought I spied some new faces in the crowd. What fortune that you should feel at ease around an easel. What proof have you of your prowess? Any masterpieces on your person? Well, here's my portfolio. Sadly not. Everything I paint is Susel, such as life of a working artist. I have only my brush to testify for me, though I will note that it has seen no small amount of service. Oh, and Flap is making a getaway. Ah-ho, ho-ho, flecks of paint, both old and new, a tool much loved and much used. All right. Not a prop to be conjured on the hop. Very well. Come with us and we'll put those talents to the test. Okay, where are you going? I've got a flip-flapping in front of me here. Where are you going, dude? Goodbye. And he's gone. Okay. And who is this hanger-on? Well-wisher or parasite? Why, this is my assistant. He whose unfailing support allows my art to flourish. I will go with him or not at all. Parasite, then. We shall leave his fate in the hands of your new employer. It matters not a whit to us. And having filled our latest vacant space, we retire to Eilmore's sweet embrace. Oh, mercy me, the mule. We almost took our leave without leaving a loving token. We must empty the sacks ere we make our way back. And they're all overjoyed to get rations.
Redemption is beyond us. The lament of all but saints and fools, and the comfort of the lords and ladies of this accursed place. Once they held fast against the madness, only to embrace the coming cataclysm and delight in the end of days. Perhaps in rapture they seek to lose themselves and the misery they share. Or perhaps for them alone, the promise of eternal pleasure really does hold true.
All right, Jean-Luer. Welcome to the city of final pleasures. Feel free to weep at its magnificence. No? Not even a single tear? Moving right along then. I'm looking to see what's magnificent. I don't see anything. Okay, whatever. Our first task is to register you as residents. You know, make it all nice and official. We'll smooth the way, so you just need to put on your happy faces and head through a joyous hall. To Joyous Hall. The Bureau of Immigration is in the first room on the left side of the passage. Declare your name and occupation in a nice, loud voice. The clerks will tell you where to go from there. Okay, they have a much better immigration policy than we do, apparently. Yeah, okay, I won't go there, sorry. Oh, and pay no mind to those folks off to the side of the road. Much like the hopefuls in Gatetown, they haven't earned the right to enter the city proper. If, however, you enjoy basking to the envy of fellow man, then by all means take your time. But why waste another moment? Go, enjoy the beginning of your new life in paradise. The Bureau of Immigration, was it? I suppose we had better show ourselves willing for the time being. And I need to go talk to the ice agent. Oh, look, a shard. Let me tap that first. Lara's mud. All right, here's the immigration agent or officer. Welcome to Eulmore, fortunate friend. May I have your names? I'm Alphino, an artist, and this is Chad, my assistant. Ah yes, I was informed of your imminent arrival. We can forego the usual interview and begin processing your registration papers forthwith. Now, the citizens of Eulmore are divided into two classes. There are the free, who are blessed with the favor of Lord Vothri, and the bonded, who work in the employ of the free. You will be joining the ranks of the bonded. Your duties are to serve a patron in the capacity for which you were chosen. In your case, painting pretty pictures. Okay. And, should your patron dismiss you for any reason, you must find another sponsor among the free, or accept work as a general laborer. I see. And might you tell us something of the patron we are to serve? The two patrons, actually, Chai Nuz and Dulia Chai, a mystical couple whom most refer to as the Chais. Oh, they were both gentle souls, but I would ask that you conduct yourself with respect and humility, for your own sake as much as theirs. Now, a moment, please, while I complete the relevant paperwork. All in order. These are your registration documents. Rubber stamp and all. Take those papers next door and submit them to the clerk. Once they've been stamped, they get stamped next door. You will officially be Eulmoran citizens. Eulmoran citizens, yeah. Enjoy your new life in paradise. As slaves. No, bonded. Sorry. There's a difference, I guess, right? They're trying to tell me that there's a difference. All right, and I got to go next door. Where's the line? Registration officer. Welcome to the Bureau of Registration Papers, please. What have we here? Alphino, artist, Chad, artist assistant, to be employed in the service of Lord Chai Nuz and Lady Dulia Chai. Or Dulia? Yes, everything seems to be in order. Registration is hereby approved. I think it best that we deliver you to the Chai residence before... Uh-oh. Sniff. 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 Oh dear. You smell hideous. Wait, is it my brute? Did you crawl here through a ditch? It's like an unholy miasma of dust and sweat and the musk of some unwashed beast. Well, we did run up against a few of those on the way over, but yeah. Proceed directly to the delousery next door and scrub yourselves clean. Use whichever showers are free. After you've rinsed away that stench, you want to splash yourself with this perfume, liberally. Once you've made yourself presentable, then you may proceed to the Chai residence. Corrine, the guard by the stairs, will give you directions. Corrine. I hadn't realized we were so aromatic. You stank. Okay. Does it go to the... There's showers next door? Oh, there's Alphino. We're to bathe in there? In here, then? I don't know. Maybe. Oh, guess so. Look, there's two of them open. Delouser. I am delousing. They show me in a towel or something, or what? That's too funny. You rinse yourself clean in this stream of water. And there I am, clean as a whistle. And I put whatever else I needed to on. Oh, is this... Oh! Sorry. I guess you can't use that one, huh? Hello. Maybe I should draw the curtains? Yeah, I guess so, dude. Is this one also taken? I hadn't noticed. All right. Oh, that's funny. Ah. All right, Alpha now. I did, I thought. Apply the sweet-smelling perfume. Oh, there we go. Let me go and throw that shit all over me. Ew. You apply the perfume as directed and the delicate scent of roses fill the air. Now I can talk to... Oh, you've showered and dressed already, have you? Is it not? That is to say, I seems rather exposed for one's abolitions. Does it not? Hurry up and shower, Stinky. Fine, just a quick rinse then. Oh. If he stands in there long enough, it could be part of the City of the Final Pleasure routine. All right, I've been perfumed. I smell like a rose. Well, that was bracing. I believe the lingering smells of the road have been successfully expunged. Shall we go and present ourselves to our new patrons then? Oh, shower scene. Okay. So, Dag, how did you like the shower scene? Oh, wow. Okay. There's Cornine. Or Canini. You're looking to present yourselves to the Chais, are you? Let me explain how the city's laid out then. Imagine 3 layers, one on top of the other. The layer here is called the buttress. Above us is the understory, where the military has its headquarters. And above that, you'll find the canopy, which is where the free citizens of Yulmore spend their days. So if you want to find your new patrons, you'll need to keep climbing until you run out of stairs and look for the Grand Dame's parlor. They'll be in there, like as not. Okay, so I guess we go up the stairs. I'm in the understory. And then keep on climbing. What's in here? Military? Oh, yeah, I guess so, huh? Yeah, it looks kind of military-ish. Now we'll go on up to the mushroom or whatever they called it. The blossom. No, that's what I smell like. London. All right, I'm going this way, I guess. And, oh, let's not, is that water? Yes, it is. Okay, let's not walk through the water next time. Great. Okay, and here are the Chais. No, yes, Chai Nuz and Dulia. Oh, Dulia is like, hey, girl.
this, then?
I like that little beauty mark.
Lord and Lady Chai, pray forgive our intrusion. I am given to understand you were in search of an artist.
Ah, you must be the new,
Artist?
Oh, goodness me! What an adorable boy! That silken hair, those pearly cheeks, oh, and you even smell wonderful, like a bed of flowers.
Oh, isn't she fun?
I approve of this one, dearest. I am positive he'll paint us the most delightful pictures.
Yes. Well, as long as he paints better than that talentless wretch we sent packing last week.
Wonderful, wonderful. Welcome to Yulmore.
Alphino, if it please you, my lady. And this is my assistant.
Jad Fist.
Your assistant? I've heard of folk bringing in family members, but this seems a bit irregular. Aren't you a little young to have a protege?
We are family in all but name, my lord. Though we share no blood, we have stood by each other through life's many challenges, resolved to prevail together or not at all. Of all people, 'tis he who best understands my work. With his unique insight guiding my hand, the art I create is sure to satisfy your expectations. Once the picture is begun, of course, I shall have no need of constant encouragement. And so I wondered, rather than him being in your way, might it then be permissible for my assistant to explore the city he has so longed to see? Out of gratitude for his priceless contribution to my art, I thought it only fair that I make this humble request on his behalf.
Yeah, and I'm looking at him like,
Oh, did you ever hear of such devotion? Of course your assistant must have his wish. He shall be free to roam to his heart's content. Isn't that right, darling?
darling. Yo, darling.
Oh, yes. Yes, of course, dearest. Quite right.
Alfie's looking at it, kind of going, what have we done? All right, City of Final Pleasures, that one's done. And Alphino would send you into the city to explore. Okay, I am free to sightsee, which is the next MSQ. MSQ, free to sightsee. Yay. All right. Accept. Now you've the opportunity to experience Yulmore. I suggest you make the most of it. Explore the city top to bottom. In other words, I would start with a canopy and go from there. Try wandering around the market stalls, mayhap. Such places... Oh, I can find my greens from my chocobo there. Yeah. Such places are usually filled with colorful characters, only too eager to share local gossip with a friendly visitor. I would appreciate it, of course, if you could share any discoveries with me in turn. We should both learn as much as possible about our new place of residence. All right, so he just wants me to like wander aimlessly. Gather information in the canopy. All right, I see that there's like locations to go, but I'm just gonna like wander for a few minutes and kind of check this out because this is like kind of hella cool, actually. Whoa, that's a long way down. Those ships didn't do too well. Someone doesn't know how to park. Belidia? I may have overindulged in a wine, though, a touch. Though, does it matter? No, probably not. Especially in your case. Warner, I begin to feel ill from the alcohol. Everyone's drunk. Maybe that's by design? Well, I am going to go touchy-touchy because that's something I forgot to do last time. I'm going to splash through everything here. According to the message engraved in the base, special permission is required to use this aetherite. Oh, really? And what permission is that? Oh, I don't have it yet. Okay, I got to finish this stupid quest. Got it. Okay. Well, let's go finish the quest then, because we've got Amiable Maiden to talk to. There's a melder. Material vendor. Ah, okay. Oh, hello there. Fresh register, are we? You seem a little lost. Well, 'tis lovely to make your acquaintance. Speaking of acquaintances, you wouldn't happen to have run into my attendant on your wanderings, would you? Big, strong lad, long hair, tied back. He was escorting me on a shopping errand when I realized I'd dropped my handkerchief, and now I've been waiting here all alone while he's been off searching for it. I'm not terribly fond of being alone. If you do see him, I would be obliged if you could pass on this message. Forget the silly handkerchief and return to my side at once. Because I can't do without him. Okay. Everybody else I need to talk to is all within this same area, so I'm just going to wander around till I find someone to talk to. Mark? These guys are talking to him, but that's not someone I need to talk to. So I guess I'll go around in a circle. More merchants. Okay, excuse me, merchant. Can I maybe get some greens from you? Oh boy. No, apparently not. Yeah, because that's not what I need. So never mind. Okay, I was looking for a guy greens, but mender? Do I need to? I guess I do need to repair, huh? Repair all. Thank you. All right. Don't need to go out there, I guess. Tool exchange, Splendor's vendor, collectible appraiser, script exchange, collectibles appraiser. What do you do? All right, never mind. Anyone over here I need to talk to? Ah, an ardent attendant. You need some help? I guess he did, huh? Did you get the handkerchief? Wicked white, that was too close. Thank you, friend. I don't know what I would have done if you hadn't come along. I was trying to rescue my lady's handkerchief, you see. The wind must have blown it over the edge, but luckily it caught on something. I thought if I could just stretch out far enough. You risked your life for a stupid piece of cloth? It's not just a scrap of cloth, not if it belongs to her. I would risk my life and more to spare my mistress but a single moment of sadness. When I first came to Yulmore, I thought only of improving my lot in life. But there is so much more to this city than wealth and plenty. There is no war here, no conflict. The residents all treat each other with warmth and respect. My mistress has been ever so kind to me. I can think of no other place in Kalusia where I could possibly be happier. Cough, sorry, I might have gotten a bit carried away. I find it hard to stop when I start counting my blessings these days. Please, you should come with me to meet my lady. Once she hears of your deeds, you'll be witness to her great generosity firsthand. I already met her. She wants you to, get back there. What? Lonely, you say? Curse my clumsy feet. I must return to her immediately. See ya, bye. All right, that's 2. There's someone over here somewhere. Back over this direction? Why, yes. Oh, back to the maiden. All right, I see you got your handkerchief. No, my attendant told me everything. I'm so very grateful you were there to offer your assistance. You seem a dedicated patron. Oh, my attitude is not unusual, I assure you. Without the efforts of our bonded residents, we free citizens would not enjoy the pleasures of our daily lives. They are deserving of our unending gratitude. Mayhap in another society, our different standing would breed prejudice or resentment, but in Yulmore, a most glorious measure is in place to avert such unpleasantries. Part of that measure requires that the free surrender their fortunes. Upon registration, all of our property, financial, intellectual, or otherwise, is given over to the city. And I'm seeing where this is going. In exchange, we are provided with ample funds and commodities to live a life of pampered luxury. Being liberated from the concern of earning coin has an almost miraculous effect on people's outlook. There are no rivals to compete against, only fellow citizens, residents, with whom to enjoy our twankle. Dearly beloved. Oh, our tranquil existence. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must see what the markets have to offer as a reward to the return of my handkerchief. Oh, and I've not forgotten you, of course, our courageous messenger turned rescuer. Oh, thanks. Maybe I'll get some gear out of this. That'd be kind of cool. Gear me. Is it something I can use? Open toe boots of striking. So striking sandals is what they're telling me, right? And they are an upgrade. And yes, they are open-toed. Oh, God. I'm not fond of the open-toe look for the... Well, it's okay. Whatever. Fine. It's cool. All right. So oh, I got to talk to her. All right. No, don't hit her. Just talk to her. And let's see. I got to go a taste of honey. Okay, that's the next MSQ, huh? A taste, I can spell it, of honey. So when I edit these, I time stamp all of the beginning of the quests. And in some cases, if the quest goes over to the next stream, I'll stamp the end of it as well and kind of earmark where it is and stuff. So anyway, that's what I'm writing things down as I'm going here. All this talk of relying on the bonded, I haven't given a thought as to what your duties might be. I hope I haven't interrupted your your work unduly. I'm an assistant. A tour of the city, is it? Then you really must visit the beehive. I've always buzzing with activity. Local humor. Yes, okay. Anyway, a lady by the name of Tista Bai usually has her seat near the entrance. She will gladly speak with you on any number of topics, assuming you find yourself on her good side. Is that the left, the right, the front, the back, the top, or the bottom? Side. Don't know. Okay. Well, whatever it is, we're headed to the beehive. Oh, is it back behind me? Why, yes, it is. Oh, another set of showers? Oh my, okay. It's bigger inside than it looks. Okay. Original Pringle's next to me doing whatever. What is she? I don't remember that sign. What? I'm going to inspect. I want to see what she is. Examine. She is a paladin. Ah. Okay. Well-dressed paladin with a board on her back. Got it. Sword and board. Just to buy. Welcome to the Beehive, my little drone, seeking the sting of excitement to liven up your day. I can tell at a glance when folk are new to our happy colony. It's the nervous fluttering, you see, always gives them away. Why don't we play some cards to set you at ease, eh? A quick game of high or low? It's simply a matter of guessing who has the bigger hand. If you win, I'll grant you a single favor, within reason, of course. Interested? I guess. So I need to win a game against her. All right. Ready for a game of high-low then? Yes. All right. Let's play. Oh, what are the rules? High-low is a guessing game. You must decide whether the total of your 3 cards is higher or lower than the total of your opponent's 3 cards. Okay. So it's just guessing. The deck holds 9 cards, and with the pictures printed thereon, representing the numbers 1 through 9. Each number appears only once in the deck, so there are no repeats. Okay, so there's 9 cards, 1 through 9. If you guess correctly, then you win the match. If both totals are the same, then another hand is dealt. Okay, let's play. Good of you, for you. No time like the present, I say. 3 cards for you, 3 cards for me. You flip one of yours over, and I flip 2 of mine. All right, Now, what's your call? Will your total be higher or lower than mine? Oh, okay. So she's got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I've got a, let's see, 5, 6, I've got a 7. I've got a 8. She's got a 7 showing. Okay. High. You're going to go with high then? Right. Let's see what you've got. My cards add up to 12, and you have, well, that's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So, yeah, a total of 17. I won. Yay. I am not a card player. I have trouble adding. I'm like, I don't have enough toes to get there, man. Congratulations, your guess was right. Usually I'd concede the defeat at this point, but what do you say to a rematch? One more win, then we'll talk about that favor? Oh, she's going to drag this on, huh? God, all right. Maybe another time. Let's keep going. Oh, well, you know where to find me if you want to play a hand or two. Except I don't get the favor, huh? Unless I play her? Fine, let's go. Do it. Three cards for you, 3 cards for me, blah, 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 blah. All right. Here's her 3 cards and my 3 cards. Huh. So she's got 10 showing. A 1, a 9. I've got a 6. I'm going to say low. $12, and I have, oh, let's see, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh, I already beat her. 16. Oh, well, I lost that one. So what does that mean? Oh dear, looks like this match goes to me. Yes, that's what I like to hear. Let me shuffle the deck. I'm going to say higher. Yeah. That's 2 out of 3. Well, would you look at that? I think you've got a knack for this, newcomer. Congratulations, victory is yours, as is the prize I promised. Come whisper in my ear then, and don't be shy. Tell Tista what she can do for you. That's all? How delightfully wholesome. But Tista, you want to be honest? But if knowledge is what you want, then that is what you shall have. It is my humble estimation, the most wondrous thing about this town is how safe we are from the Sin Eaters. They say Lord Val III was born with the power to command them, which means no Yulmoron need ever raise a weapon in defense of the city. Okay, so there's 3 words I couldn't say at all in there. So was that the kind of thing you wished to know? If your itch still needs scratching, you might get a few words out of Atharn over there. There's not that merry sot likes more than the sound of his own voice. Okay, so I need to go talk to guy on the other side of the curtain. Pay no attention to the man on the other side of the curtain. Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. I guess I'm going to come over here. Atharn! Was it? New to Elmore, you say? Ha ha. Only just arrived and already you're looking to peel away the layers of mystery. Oh, I'm all for chatting, but you need to slow down and enjoy life, my friend. Pringles is over here getting the same story. Tell you what, you hop on stage and give us a dance first, then we can have our little talk. I should go back to the shower. It'd be easier. All right, so what do I got to do? Go up on the stage? Right here? And what am I supposed to do? Dance? / dance? Why, yes, I am. I think. I did. I thought. No, I guess not there, huh? Or am I supposed to go up here? Guess I'm supposed to go up here. Now I get to dance. I dance happily. But that wasn't where they wanted me to be. Maybe here? That's like dead center of the circle, and it's not giving me... Do I need to kick the guy off the bar and go do a dance on the bar? Okay, I have danced in 4 different locations now. Do I need to go upstairs? Oh, there it is. It is upstairs. Well, shit. They didn't show that on the map. Okay, so I get my own pole. Cool. So this is the destination. So what happens if I go / dance? Now is it going to give it to me? Well, apparently. They like that. Okay. That's the way to dance like there's no tomorrow. I did that. I'm done dancing. Yes. All right. Atharn. Whistles now, that was the show. You're welcome to clamber up on stage anytime you like. Why, thank you. So, what was it that you wanted to ask me? Oh yeah, something about our fair city. Well, I can tell you that it wasn't always so peaceful as it is today. The Yulmoron army might be the very essence of military might, but even our forces saw grievous losses in the war against the Sin Eaters. Things changed for us, though, around 20 years ago, when the old ruler's son came to power. He got this way with the Eaters, you see, turns them into docile as house cats. I wouldn't be exaggerating to say they've become something of an ally to Yulmore, no longer an enemy to be feared. And yet, elsewhere, there are still fools who insist on fighting their losing battle. A toast to Lord Valry. Val 3. You've gained a preliminary sense of the city, the chase, and Alphanod the Chais and the Alphanod will be expecting your return. All right, so I guess I need to leave. That's my cue. Thank you all. It was a pleasant surprise to drop into the beehive. And we're just going to go back to the cafe where everyone's like sitting around still. Dula. Oh, you've returned from the jaunt around the city so soon? You needn't have hurried back, young Alphana has yet to put brush to canvas. Okay. No, one cannot rush good art, I'm told. Or good artists, apparently. Ah, finally. This ought to be interesting. He pulls it up and it looks like two cats with, line drawing with whiskers. I've put together an ensemble out of the garments you chose. Is this satisfactory? Oh, he's looking... Oh, goodness gracious me, that last outfit was precious, but this makes you look positively dashing. Oh, that's right, he has a new outfit on. Well, it looks similar to what he was wearing before, yeah. You truly are a handsome boy, however am I to decide. What happened to painting? I don't recall this part of the artistic process. Exactly, the lad's an artist, dearest, not a dress-up doll. It's about time we set him to work for the reason we called him here. Must we? I do love a good painting, but I thought since we were enjoying ourselves so thoroughly... Yes, dear. Okay. Well, I'd not. That is to say, as long as you... just make sure you give the lad time to prepare. We know who'll be upset if he's not ready to paint at moment's notice. Whatever you say, darling. So, shall we pick out some jewelry next? He's like, okay, whatever. And that was the end of A Taste of Honey. I don't know, odd quest name, I tell you. Okay, so the next quest is a blessed instrument, and I'm going to take a real quick break, and I will be back in a flash. Hang in there. I've got a couple of little things that I think you guys will enjoy while I'm grabbing a tea or something. Be right back. All right, I'm back. Thank you for that. Went down and was commiserating with my wifey over the fact that my beloved Golden State Warriors lost one of their big players last night to injury, and so now they're like getting smacked. Oh well. Let's see, Alphi. We've got a blessed instrument we need to do. All right. MSQ. Blessed instrument. A blessed, not just any. It's a blessed instrument. And I hope he's talking about his brush, because these guys are going to... Well, the husband's going to get suspect. Lady Chai has a very particular sense of beauty. Well, it could be. And apparently that extends to how I should dress whilst painting. Well, you are dressed the part, dude. You look rather noble. I like his outfit. It's cool. But this obsession of hers works in our favor. The time I spend indulging these distractions is time you can use to continue your explorations. For this excursion, I'd like you to delve into the layer below us, the sniff about the military headquarters. I'm sure the understory has its own tale to tell. All right, so I can either take the stairs or I can take the lift, right? So Let's see, the lift was on the inside area. There's more stairs to go up? I don't even know where this is. Oh, that must be like the big boss. Okay, here's stairs down, so we're gonna go. I wish they'd make eye hole, bigger eye holes. Okay. And here's Pringles. All right, we're in the understory. Whoop. Almost past the understory. And there's Triala. Welcome to the Yulmoron army. That cracks me up, sorry. That said, there's likely not much here to interest you. Okay, let me be the judge of that. Is this a cage? Why, yes, it is. If I go in here, can I get out? I don't know. Yes, I can. That's fortunate. All right, here's another cage. Can I get into this one too? It's the mainstay. And luckily, I've got a key for getting in and out of all of them, I guess. Is there anyone in any of these? No, but they got booze. And yeah, there's nothing in these, but I'm going to touchy over here on the shard. Always get sharded wherever you go. Can't talk to that guy, but he'll let me like inspect the cages. Chadrick, you got something to tell me? You'll mainly find soldiers here in headquarters. Our army is made up of both free and bonded citizens, but all are dedicated to protecting Yulmore and its people's interests. Okay, that makes sense. Is there anyone to actually talk to in here? That would be nice. Oh, yes, there is. Colden, do you have anything to say for yourself? If you're wondering about all the storage rooms here, one of the Army's responsibilities is to ensure that all staple goods and resources are accounted for and stored securely. Why, yes. Okay, that makes sense. Hi. Weeping Warbler. Sob, sniff. You're the one of the bonded, aren't you? Like me? Please, I need your help. My throat. I can't sing anymore. I've been making excuses, but it's just not getting any better. If my patron thinks I'm of no use to him, then sob. I need you to sneak out of Darrelix and describe my condition to Thorrich. Thorrich? Here's a list of symptoms and a hunk of mule to pay for his medicines. Please, I have no one else to turn to. All right, so I got to go find wherever this guy is. Let's see if I can find... Is he up? I guess he is. He's up the stairs. All right, so we're going to, like, go back upstairs? Is there anyone in here that I need to talk to while I'm down here? Nope. Shy sat. Look around all you like, but whatever you do, don't lock me in here when you leave. I think you're already locked in, dude. All right, we'll go back up to the next layer. And then I wonder where this other person is, because they're not on this floor, are they? I didn't see anyone. Well, that's the end of this floor, so. And where am I going? The mainstay? I'm in the mainstay. I cannot teleport. Well, fine. I guess I'm going upstairs for the time being. Oh, good. I thought maybe I was supposed to go back down. Well, now it says I go... No, it says I go up. Okay. Still not seeing where I'm supposed to go, though. Let me see if it shows up on the map. Oh, I gotta go to the understory? I just came from there. Fine. Be that way. So where... Oh, the canopy? Is that... No, the canopy is the gatekeeper. Okay. Yeah, this is weird. Okay. Lower level. Oh, I go to the lower level. All right, so I keep going. I did go the wrong way. Yep, that's par for the course, right? Sometimes you just keep wandering around aimlessly. All right. Person I'm supposed to talk to is out here. Oh, nope. Person I'm supposed to talk to is out here and around. Wow. Okay. Hopefully I can get around. That's kind of like rough. The derelicts. All right, I took the long way. There's another shard I need to pick up while I'm here. Might as well grab all of them, huh? There's Thorich. Night soil pots. Hee hee, you need medicines, tonics, potions? A cure for an ailing voice, is it? No medicine will cure this. Methinks your songbird has a lump in her throat. It must be cut out, excised, and even then the voice may never heal completely. Hee hee, poor little songbird. Will they kick her from the nest, I wonder? Or simply silence her chirps? Wow, he's kind of like low life. Ho ho, your face. You didn't know? Of the many hopefuls who enter the city, very few are ever seen to leave, even as corpses. Oh, you might see one or two fortunate fools hurled from the balconies, but the rest, gone. A town of nightmares it is, not of this ship's rat. No. I am content to scurry around down here and nibble on the crumbs which fall from the table. This consultation is over. You have my verdict, and I have my mule. Good day. Wow, that was kind of ugly. But I guess it is what it is. I'm going to see if I can just keep going around, because that's like pick up whatever I can here. So I have to go back and tell the gal that, yeah, sorry, you're going to have to get cut. Or they're going to have to, like, cut you. I'm already guessing what's happening here. You have attuned yourself to the Aetheryte shards in Yulmore. Kalusia is now accessible as the Aetherite destination. I'm going to go back and go to the mainstay. Yes, I am. That's where I'm headed right now. Because I got to go talk to the gal. Oh, I got to go downstairs, though. Kim Kardashian. Oh, I like that. That's cool. All right. Good name. Weeping Warbler. Did you get my medicine? This is what he told me. Sob. So that's it. What am I going to do if I can't sing? Ah, there you are, my sweet canary. Have you been crying again? Don't tell me your voice is still not on the mend. Oh, generous sir, have mercy. I've done all I can, but even the apothecary said... So you've been suffering all this time? I'm sorry, my pet, I hadn't realized your affliction was this grave. But you needn't fret. I'll not reward your hours of trilling by casting you out into the street. You're too kind, sir. But what use am I if I cannot sing? I fear the day I become more burden to you than treasure. Then I shall have a word with Lord Vathry and arrange for your ascension. In that paradise where resides neither pain nor illness will your song ring out clearly once again. Yeah, they're going to feed her to the sin eaters. Or mayhap you think it a step too far? No, I would do that for you. Do that for me? To you. Of course. Why, I would almost wish to hasten my own ascension, knowing your blessed instrument was waiting there to greet me. Chad, you already know what it is. Ah, you must be a new arrival. Allow me to explain. As all know, the Sin Eaters exist to devour the sinful, but also do they serve to gather the souls of the innocent and shepherd them in unto celestial paradise, according to him, or who. It is though Lord Vathry that we learn this truth. Oh, it is through Lord Vathry's grace that the free people of Ilmore are destined to embrace salvation. We're blessed to spend our days surrounded by love and merriment until at last we are called to our final rapture. Even the bonded may find a place within that host should their patrons deem them worthy. Lord Vathry truly is a great man, isn't he? Yeah, sounds like perfect. Now, if you'll excuse us, we must be on our way. May you find eternal salvation for your compassion you have shown my precious canary. Oh, wow. Okay, and I go back up to the canopy now. Is it going to let me go there? Canopy. Derelicts. That's outside, the buttress, understory. Oh, it doesn't... Of course. Yeah, I couldn't go there, so I have to climb again. Fine. Be that way. And go say hi to Alphi. Let's see how his painting's coming. Actually, it's coming along very well. That's impressive. 'Tis good to see you back. You were taking so long I began to worry something had happened. I begun sketching an outline for the portrait, but nay, the chase appear otherwise occupied. Will you share what your investigations have gleaned thus far? So, Lord Vathry boasts some manner of influence over the Sin Eaters. Does he? That would explain the reverence in which he is held by the citizenry. And as for this ascension business, I cannot help but put in my mind of that apothecary and his ominous remarks. If so, many folks have entered the city over the years, and then where do they go? All right, and that was the Blessed Instrument, which was, I guess, the gal, huh? Okay. Alphinod seems eager to discuss the significance of your discoveries. This is the Emergent Splendor. All right, and I'll discuss it in a second here. Emergent. Splendors. Many splendid things. Just one. Just one splendor. I take my eyes off you for one moment and you're chattering away with that assistant of yours. Am I to assume the outline is done then? What in blazes? Oh, come on. It's so unflattering. Explain yourself, Alphana. Where's your artistic interpretation? It should evoke images of affluence and nobility and overwhelm the viewer with its boundless beauty. Lord Chai, you stated that this portrait was to commemorate your anniversary. Yours being a joyous union, it seems to me that a realistic portrayal... he doesn't want realistic. He lives with realistic. Realistic? I don't want realism. I want perfection. A spectacle to slacken jaws and weaken knees, to make people cry out in amazement. Now, fetch a blank canvas and... Ugh. Ugh. Screaming man. I say, did they come from above? Apparently. Someone's ascending. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. A tale to make you quiver and your noble blood freeze. There was a villain on the loose set to ruin our fair city. But our Lord has got him now, and his fate will not be pretty. Yes, the hammer of justice is poised to come crashing down, and one and all who'd watch it fall are invited to join his lordship in the offer. I guess they all want to go see an extermination. How nice. A malcontent? How dreadful. And this man is to face sentencing? That's right. In fact, if you're curious, it might be worth you going along for the experience. The offer they mentioned is part of the Emergent, the level above us where Lord Vathry resides. Okay. Ordinarily, you would be barred from entering, but it seems they'll be opening its doors for the next little while. The crown lift will take you up there. We had better not dawdle then. And, of course, I'm dawdling. Yep, I gotta go take the, oh, a summoning bell. I could get my companions to help me there. Okay, take me upstairs, yes. Oh my.
That's him. That's Vorthri.
All right, so I'm playing Star Wars The Old Republic tomorrow. We got a hut tonight. All right. Yes, it's a hut. Bunch of sin eaters, huh?
He's attended by sin eaters. But how does he keep them from attacking?
Mercy! Mercy!
By the 12. Kaishia, what happened to you?
Who are these impudent louts? I do not recall requesting their presence.
Lord Vorthri, what is the meaning of this? Why is this poor man bleeding to death on your floor?
Why? You ask me why? Because criminals must be punished, and this man is guilty of fraud.
Fraud.
He came to us claiming to be a man of business, yet his subsequent conduct has shown him to be anything but. Yours is a city built on love for one's fellow man. Those who have naught to give and live only to take are a blight upon our society. To atone for this crime, I ordered that he fling himself from the balcony. And he had the temerity to weep. Please, my lord, anything but that. What then is a man of mercy to do, but offer the sinner another way to show his contrition?
Another way? Meaning what exactly?
Sin eaters are part of Yulmore's society, but they must be fed with ether. Living ether. So, I demanded an offering of flesh, carved by his own hand, from his own hide. And still, he could not do as I asked. A wholly unsatisfactory performance.
Tis true that Kaishia won his place here by fraud, but his actions were driven only by a desire to share in your paradise. That you would cast him out I could almost accept, but to humiliate him thus, to demand his very life? Is this truly the way of Yulmore?
We're all standing there going, yeah, so?
Oh, you dim, deluded child. Have you ever paused to consider what it takes to maintain such a paradise in this barren, broken world of ours? The guarantee of safety and stability. The knowledge that if one only abides by the rules, one has naught to fear. I alone can offer these things, for I alone can command the Sin Eaters.
Okay, I'm trying to figure out what this is. Does he have an extra head over here? Because he's got plenty of space up here for like 4 or 5.
And thus am I alone the voice of justice, and any who oppose me, villains to be punished.
Here. Little golf clap.
And people call this paradise.
You were granted a place in my city for a particular skill. What was it?
Painting.
Oh, an artiste! Then you shall paint a picture for me of Yulmore. If I find your art pleasing, then I may excuse this display of insolence.
He doesn't have a canvas large enough.
Who gave you permission to tend to that criminal's wounds? I told you to paint me a picture!
What you need is a mirror, not a painting. It will capture the horror I see before me far better than I ever could. Can you walk?
I think so.
Did that little worm just insult me?
Took him a minute.
I'll kill them! I'll kill them all! I'll enslave their minds! I'll torment them! Torture them! Then tear out their hearts!
Okay, then. Yep, I didn't want that. Okay, he's deep in thought. Forgive me, in my anger, I seem to have marched us back outside again, though it is probably best we leave the island altogether. I believe we've worn out our welcome here in Yulmore. In any case, I've seen enough of the world's self-proclaimed capital city to convince me that our battle against the Sin Eaters will find few allies in Kalusia. I will accompany you back to the Crystarium. We need to regroup and think on our strategy anew. But did I get... Oh, Kalshir, I have done you grave disservice. Okay. You're hungry and desperate, and I offered you a solution without once considering the risk inherent in your accepting it. If I had but known the price you would have been made to pay. You gave me everything I needed to make your idea work. It was me who made a mess of things, not you. But even after all the trouble I caused, you still stepped in and saved me. Now Lord Valthree wants us all dead. Why not come back with us to the Crystarium? I am certain we can find work for you there, if you are willing. No, that would just be me leaning on your kindness again. I need to do some thinking, learn how to stand on my own 2 feet. Or 4 paws, as the case may be. Very well, but you must promise you'll be careful. The morons may yet come looking for us. I'll keep my head down, don't worry, and you take care too. Give me the chance to repay what you've done for me. Huff, Alf, Huff, Alphino. Lord and Lady Chai. What in the blazes did you do? They have the entire city looking for you. I took a peek at your unfinished portrait, Alpha. Now I've had many beautiful and striking pictures painted for me, but there was something about your work. It was as if you had caught the very essence of our love and rendered it naked upon the canvas. Oh, that would be horrible. It was bold, unflinching, and I adored it. Please, you must come back with us and finish what you began. I will speak with Lord Valthree and vouch for your character. I'm sure we can smooth over any hard feelings. He's like, no, nah. I am sorry, Lady Chai. There are more important matters to which I must attend. More important? What could be more important than enjoying the days we have left to us to the fullest? Pray press me no further. We are leaving, but I would not presume to take the garments you were so kind to procure for me. One moment. Gasp. I wouldn't hear of it. Keep your clothes. Keep the clothes, you silly boy, I insist. And I shall make arrangements so that you can pass through the gate without causing a stir. I expect you to come and visit. I will return, I promise you that. The outrage I witnessed must not go unanswered. The next time we meet, I shall be better prepared to confront the corruption which hides behind the glittering facade. All right, and where are we headed now? Emergent Splendor. I guess we're going... Nope, we're not doing that. Put it away. There. Let's see, am I supposed... Where? Oh, cracked... Speak with Alphanauta on the cracked shelled beach. Oh, okay, back this way? Do 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 do. Got a bunch of chameleons out here. What do they call them? Iguanas. Already touchy this? I'm pretty sure I did. Nicky Sideburns belongs to Boop. Pretty horse. Oh, nope. Don't want to do that. All right, I still need to, like, run down on the beach, I guess. Is Alfie down here somewhere? Cracked Shell Beach. This is where he is. There he is. I like the way they just, like, suddenly appear. Oh, that's right. We can get the flight back. Forgot about that. Got a round trip. Thank you, my friend, for staying at my side through this whole sordid endeavor. Whilst not quite the joyous outcome I had hoped for, our efforts have nevertheless answered a great many questions. Suffice it to say, our plans for saving the first are unlikely to involve the aid of Lord Valthree and his subjects. Come, we must speak with the Exarch and chart a new course. This is far from over. Sorry, I got the hiccups, guys. Ugh. And we're back. And I need to go down here, so go there. Right, let me in. Go into the ocular. Ah, it is good to be back amongst friends, not to mention my dear sister. I have not seen her for some time, but I gather she is keen to press on with our plans as I am. And you've seen quite a lot of the first yourself now. More than enough to appreciate the scale of the obstacles we face. Let us lay our discoveries before the XR and discuss what must be done. Okay. And that was the end of the quest chain for Alpha No. There's two more. Let's see, the Lightwardens is the next one, I guess. Uh-oh. Okay, well, we'll see where this goes. All right. Yeah. This looks like there's a Holminster switch. Okay. It's a... Back to the MSQ. All right, so there's a dungeon coming up that I'm going to do, but not tonight. All right, so the Lightbringers. All right, welcomes back to the Crystarium. Cutscene.
And so you return. Have you gained a better understanding of the crisis now faced by the First?
Better is not the word I would use. Some lands may have been spared the flood, but the survivors live only to suffer. There seems no end to the horrors inflicted by the Sin Eaters.
Indeed. Those abominations are a calamity in their own right, and I can well imagine how hopeless the task of eradicating them must seem to you. But after countless battles and untold sacrifice, we have identified a potential weakness. Sin Eaters are drawn to serve the strongest of their kind, a class of creature we call Lightwardens.
Well, that's
and from what we have been able to ascertain, only a handful of these entities exist. Just as an ant colony will perish in the absence of its queen, we believe that the death of a Lightwarden will cause the lesser creatures within its sphere of influence to disperse.
I have a feeling Yulmor might have something to say about any concerted action we take against these monsters. Vorthra's command over the Sin Eaters is integral to Yulmoran society. In seeming to guarantee his people's safety, it guarantees their obedience. He will not take kindly to us depriving him of such useful allies.
Agreed. Thus we will need to occupy or otherwise divert his forces whilst we proceed with the business of eliminating the Wardens. Until we have done so, all other considerations must be set aside if we are to forestall the 8th Umbral Calamity. Your uncertainty is understandable given the circumstances. Perhaps a more detailed explanation is in order. To begin at the beginning, then. In the ancient past, a single star was divided into 14 worlds.
Okay.
This is the source, your home. These others are the 13 shards, in whose number we find the first.
Okay, so 1 through 13. Who's lucky 13? That'd be
Though
the
physically
question I'd ask.
separate, they retain a connection to each other, and with the source especially. Now, let us assume that a given element in one of the shards attains abnormal ascendancy. Just as water will flow from the highest point to the lowest, the excess energy will begin trickling into the source. And such an influx of ether will of course exert a palpable influence. If the element in question were fire, then drought and wildfires might ensue. If it were ice, one might expect the weather to turn bitterly cold. As ether continues to pour in, such phenomena will become more and more extreme, until eventually, a single, untimely event triggers a disaster which cracks the barrier dividing the two worlds.
Okay. Tink.
What was once a trickle now becomes a deluge, sweeping the shard along to be rejoined with the source. At the same time, the element which held sway in the shard is unleashed in full, its energies amplifying the original disaster to truly catastrophic proportions. An earthquake thus magnified might strike with enough force to shatter continents. A tidal wave might swell to a size capable of drowning entire nations.
That's going to come from the source?
These devastating events are what we refer to as umbral calamities.
Yep.
7 times has a calamity befallen the source. 7 times has a shard been absorbed.
All right, so how many? Well, there were 13 and 7, so it leaves 8. And second hand. No, I can't add. 6. All right.
At present, the light-drowned realm of the First stands perilously close to meeting the conditions for a rejoining.
Interesting.
It is the Sin Eaters who are to blame for the light's continued dominance. In addition to attracting their lesser kin, the Lightwardens I mentioned earlier radiate ether, saturating every corner of their territory with light. Even here in the flood-spared region of Northrant, their influence is strong enough to banish night from the sky. Thus, if we are to restore balance to the First and head off a potential calamity, it is imperative that we put each and every Lightwarden to the sword.
We've been doing our best to take the fight to the enemy ever since we first heard the Exarch's explanation.
Though we have yet to claim any meaningful victories if truth be told. Apart from being confoundingly elusive, the Lightwardens possess a troublesome quality which compelled us to delay our plans until such time as you arrived.
Forgive the interruption, my lord, but Holminster Switch is requesting reinforcements. They say the Sin Eaters are attacking in force and the village could soon be overrun.
And Chad's in shock and awe.
Alert the guard. We should be prepared in case the fighting reaches the Crystarium. You have command of our forces in the field, Captain, but hold off on entering the town until I arrive. That goes for Alphino and Alize as well.
My lord.
Pray, lend us your strength. Such a fight will provide you with far greater insight than any explanation I could offer.
Okay. So, Quest accepted. That's the Lightbringers. All right. Holminster switch is in the north of Wakeland, so we had best make haste with our preparations. Actually, okay, in fact, meet me out. No, I wanted to quit this, but okay. Meet me outside the Crystarium at the crossroads northwest of the Censor Gate, and I will lead you there myself. Okay, he's going to take off. And I guess we're going to go out to the gates. Censor Gate. Let's see if I can find where that is. There we go. Lakeland. So I guess we just go back to the main. No, this one's close. Well, the Rookery? No. Yeah, we'll go this way. I think this is the right. Yep, this is the right way. Okay. Can I get on a mount yet, please? Now I can. I didn't want any tree people knocking me off the horse. Is that Exarch? Oh, yes, it is. Out in the middle of everything. All right. All set? We're to follow this road north. We will arrive at northern staging point. The village itself lies not far beyond. Quickly now. So we go north. Run north, young man. Run north. There's the ether current. Can I touchy? And which one is this? Is this the third one? 1, 2, yeah. No, this is a new one in Lakeland. And I missed the first one. Of course I did. All right, so I'm going to have to go hunting for the first one again, I guess. And this is where we stop. All right, so he's going to talk at me. Holminster switch is past these gates and through the woods. 'Tis not exactly a near neighbor to the Crystarium, but as we occupy the same region, we've built up something of a cooperative relationship. What can we expect inside, Captain? The town's beset by swarm unlikely any we've seen in recent years. We did our best to evacuate the villagers, but as many as half remain. Judging by the number of eaters present, we have good reason to believe that the Lightwarden leads the attack. How convenient. It seems we'll have our chance to slay a warden sooner than we expected. Snort. One does not simply slay a warden. Has no one told you what happens if you defeat one of those fiends? They hold more light inside them than all of their underlings put together. It can be struck down, aye, but its essence won't dissipate like the weaker kind. Vile ether will billow outwards and envelop the nearest living being, a reckless young swordswoman perhaps, and turn her into a brand new warden. So you got to be, like, I guess, be a distant damage spellcaster or something, yeah. Well, you can leave the particular quandary to me. I must ask that the guard stand down and allow us to engage this leader of eaters alone. Concentrate on the survivors. We must save every life we can. But what if I... Understood, my lord. As captain of the guard, however, I will not watch you brave such danger without an escort from our ranks. I insist that I go with you. He's like, okay, fool. Very well. Then our warden slaying party shall include myself, the Leveleurs, Captain Lina, and last but not least, Chad Fist. A formidable group indeed. Into Holminster we go. Once we reach the Lightwarden, do not hold back. We strike to kill. And that's what I wanted to see. Okay, new regular, which means instance dungeons, encounters, and subsequent main scenario quests can be completed solo alongside a supporting cast of NPCs. To make use of this feature, simply speak with one of your NPC companions near the entrance to the instance and select the option to form a party. Alright, alternately, you can select duty, support, and under duty in the main menu or interact with the instance entrance itself. While forming a party, you will need to follow the same role restrictions imposed while using the duty finder. Duty. She said duty. Alternately, you can find a party member via the duty finder as usual and complete the instance with fellow players instead. And I do the stuff solo when I can, just because. So this is where we're going to stop for the evening. Yeah, kind of interesting. I figured that the city of Yulmore, you morons, I figured that the city was going to be kind of a different setup. But interesting city. It's pretty much as I anticipated it would be. A bunch of people that were like oblivious to everything. It's just like, yeah, you wait on me. I'm fine with that. And yeah, that's the way that goes sometimes, I guess. All right, so next week we will enter and go kill off, I guess we're going to try and kill off a Lightwarden, and we'll see how that goes. If I don't see you before the next time I see you, have a good day. Have a fun afternoon. Have a fantastic evening. I'm glad you stopped by. Hope you have enjoyed what I've been doing. If you like what I'm doing, be sure and give me a thumbs up, give me a follow, give me a like, give me some love. It all helps with how many views the channel gets and just what happens with the algorithm and everything like that. So if you want to spread the word that I'm out here being a noob, you could do that. Sprout Central, that's me. I should rename the whole thing Sprout Central, huh? Yeah. So yeah, and I shall see you soon. Love you. Peace out.